For all 17 years the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been around, few Marvel Studios movies have explicitly tackled mental health with the depth and deftness of Thunderbolts. Certainly, Iron Man 3 sees Tony Stark wrestling with PTSD from the events of the Avengers Endgame showed the toll of grief and depression on Thor, and Moon Knight told the story of a man living with dissociative identity disorder. But with the exception of Moon Knight, those MCU characters' mental health was secondary to the plot of the project. In Thunderbolts, mental health is the main story. One thing this film does really well is depict how messy and imperfect mental health can be. As simple as it might seem, sometimes all we really need is a reminder that we're not alone, that there are people who care about us, that the world wouldn't necessarily be a better place without us in it. This is, at its heart, the message of Thunderbolts. Although Thunderbolts is technically a team-up Marvel movie, the story is really about Yelena Belova and the mysterious Bob, with the others serving as supporting characters in the central plot. I'll be honest, I was disappointed that Bucky Barnes, who's been playing a supporting character in the MCU for almost as long as the franchise has existed, was somewhat sidelined yet again, but I can't deny that Florence Pugh and Louis Pullman are an incredibly strong leading duo. I'd be remiss without mentioning the rest of the talented Thunderbolts cast. Wyatt Russell's performance was a surprise for me, insofar as how much I genuinely enjoyed his take on John Walker. David Harbour is great as the lovable Alexei Shostakov, aka Red Guardian. He brings much of the movie's levity, but is also an emotional foil to Pugh's Yelena in key moments. Like Stan, Hannah John Kamen isn't given much to work with, but both are enjoyable as their respective characters. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is also fantastic as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, bringing plenty of humor even if she's a bit one-dimensional. Much has been said about the MCU's use of humor to balance the life and death stakes Marvel often includes in their movies, but I think Thunderbolts might be the best example of how important levity is in making a movie with serious themes still be fun and delightful. The comedy and humor in Thunderbolts rarely, if ever, undercuts the seriousness of the characters' difficult feelings. It feels very much like a relief, like laughing when you need to cry. At times, it almost felt like Thunderbolts could be any movie about a group of rogue spies, but the fact that it included characters I'd grown to love and care about made it all the more effective. As such, it's the rare movie that can be appreciated by casual Marvel fans and diehards alike. It's not quite an Avengers movie since it's darker and dirtier than those MCU films, but it's a team-up worthy of watching and loving. In a post-Endgame landscape that has been more than a little messy, Thunderbolts is the Marvel movie the MCU needs right now. It's a little rough around the edges, but it has a good heart and features a great cast of characters who are the underdogs of the franchise, and who are bound to become fan favorites if they aren't already. After Thunderbolts, I'm more excited about the direction of the MCU than I have been in quite a while.